All right, friends, so we are on chapter 6 of Junie B. Jones is a Party Animal. So remember, she went to Lucille's house, and it's very fancy. Lucille's Richie Nana sure has a nice house. And then they put on dress-up clothes and started playing Cinderella. And so they were having a lot of fun. But Lucille's house is really nice and fancy, and so Junie B. Jones had to be careful not to touch things she shouldn't touch and play with things she shouldn't play with. But once they got their dress-up clothes, they had a lot of fun. So now we're on chapter 6, called Bouncing. After we finished playing Cinderella, the Nana called us to dinner. Me and Lucille and that Grace skipped into the big dining room. We sat at a long, shiny table. Pretty soon, Lucille's Nana came in from the kitchen, and she gave us her dinner. And guess what? Its name was Beans and Frank. Hooray, I said, hooray for Beans and Frank, because this is my favorite kind of home cooking. The Nana did a teeny smile. Well, usually we have a cook, but I gave her the night off, she said. After that, Nana poured milk into beautiful, sparkly glasses. Ooh, Nana, these are your best crystal glasses, said Lucille, real thrilled. I love these expensive things. Me too. I love these expensive things too, I said, only too bad for me, because nobody told me the crystal glasses were very heavy. So when I picked up my glass, it slipped right out of my hand and it fell on the floor, and it broke into lots of pieces. Lucille's whole mouth came open. Oh no, you broke it. You broke my Nana's crystal glass. The Nana's face was reddish and scrunchy. Sorry, Nana, I said real soft. Sorry I broke your crystal glass. The Nana sucked her cheeks way into her head. Let's just try to be more careful, shall we, dear? She said. I bobbed my head up and down. We shall, I said back. After that, I ate my Frank and beans very careful. Only pretty soon my Frank spilled off my fork and he landed on the Nana's white tablecloth. Oh no, hollered Lucille. That's my Nana's good linen tablecloth. She bought it all the way from Ireland. The Nana's face was twisty and puffy. I quick pushed my plate away from me. My stomach felt in a tight knot. Yeah, only guess what? I'm actually not hungry anymore, and so I think I'll just sit here and not spill anything, I think. The Nana cleaned up my messes with a wet cloth. After she finished, she brought us chocolate ice cream for dessert. Only too bad for me, because a teeny plop of ice cream dropped right off my spoon and landed on my chair cushion. The Nana did a big breath. You're a bit of a bull in a china shop, aren't you, dear? She said. Sorry, Nana, I said. Sorry, sorry, sorry. The Nana patted my head, very stiffish. Quite all right, she said, kind of mumbly. After that, I got down from the table and me and my friends went back to Lucille's room. Guess what? Things got funner. Because Lucille said we could play with the games in her closet on account of they weren't even expensive. First, we played Chutes and Ladders. Then we played Twister and Bingo and Chinese Checkers and Tic-Tac-Toe and Candyland. Plus, also, we played Let's Spin Till We Get Real Dizzy and Fall Down. And guess what? I didn't even break anything. Hey, I said, I think I'm getting the hang of this party, I said, very happy. Just then, the Nana knocked on Lucille's door. Time for you ladies to put on your pajamas, she told us. I danced all around the room, real happy. Hooray, I said, hooray for pajamas, because I brought my favorites. I put them on. See them, Nana? See how biggish and baggyish they are? That's how come they feel so comfortable. Then Nana's eyes looked at me. How very charming, she said. Just then that Grace jumped right in front of me. Look at mine, Nana. She said, see mine? My pajamas have green neon polka dotties on them. How very colorful, said Nana. All of a sudden, Lucille popped out of her big closet. Ta-da! Look at me, she said. I am wearing my beautiest pink satin nightie. See me? See how lovely I look? I look like a gorgeous model in this thing, she said. Lucille let me and that Grace steal her material. How very smoothie, I said. After that, me and Grace unrolled our sleeping bags on the floor, and the Nana took the silk bedspread off Lucille's bed. Time to get your beauty sleep, princess, she told Lucille. Then those two hugged and kissed goodnight, and the Nana shutted the door. Only guess what? Lucille didn't even get in bed. She kept twirling around in her pink satin nightgown. So there they are in their pajamas. This is how models twirl, she said. They twirl so you can see their fronts and their backs. Lucille wouldn't stop twirling. See my front? See my back? She said. Me and that Grace got up on her bed to watch her twirl. Lucille's bed was soft and cushy. We bounced up there a teeny bit. Lucille stopped twirling. Hey, don't, she said. That bed is for beauty sleep only. I patted her head, very admiring. Yeah, only it's too bad we can't actually play up here because this mattress is a bouncy one, I said. Just then Lucille's face did a sneaky smile. Want to bounce? She said real soft. Want to really, really bounce? She tippy-toed to her door and looked down the hall. Come on, she whispered. Follow me. I grabbed Philip, Johnny, Bob, and followed after Lucille and that Grace. We tippy-toed down the hall around the corner, and Lucille opened the door to a big guest room. And there was a giant bed in that place. See it? She said. See how huge that bed is? My Nana said she had it made specially in case we have tall company. Lucille quick shut the door after us. Come on, let's go, she said. And so all of us runned to the big bed speedy quick, and we jumped and jumped and jumped on that thing. I sang a joyful song. It's called Jumping, Jumping, Jumping on a Giant Bed. Jumping, jumping, jumping on the giant bed. I sang, only too bad for me, because all of a sudden I remembered something very important. It is called Mother and Daddy Said No Jumping. I got off the bed speedy fast. Yeah, only here's the problem, I said. I'm actually not allowed to jump because Mother and Daddy said no jumping. And so you guys should stop jumping too, because that would be polite of you. Lucille and that Grace didn't pay attention to me. That is how come I had to get back on the giant bed and shout in their faces. Stop jumping, I said, because I'm not allowed to jump and you guys shouldn't jump too. Grace springed way high in the air. Who's jumping? I'm not jumping, she said. She giggled very silly. I'm bouncing. Just then, my whole face got happy. I hugged and hugged that girl because Mother and Daddy didn't say I couldn't bounce. After that, I bounced and bounced and bounced. Bouncing, bouncing, bouncing on the giant bed. I sang. I bounced till sweat came on my head. Then I flopped down on the bed to rest. I plopped on a plumpery pillow. Ooh, Lucille, this is the most plumpery pillow I have ever even saw, I told her. Of course it is, silly, said Lucille. That's because my Nana has all her pillows handmade in Sweden. I quick swinged the plumpery pillow over to my friend Grace. Grace, hey Grace, feel how plumpery this pillow is, I said, only Grace didn't actually see it coming and it accidentally hit her in the head. I peeked at her under that thing. Yeah, only that did not even harm you, I bet, because plumpery pillows don't hurt people. Right, Grace? Right? That Grace did a teeny grin, and she took the plumpery pillow off her head, and she swinged it all around, and she hit me in the tummy. Oof, I said, and I laughed and laughed. Hey, I was right. Plumpery pillows don't hurt people, I said. After that, I hit Lucille in the head with my plumpery pillow. Plus, also, I hit Grace again. Then those guys got their own plumpery pillows, and all of us kept on hitting each other. Very fun. Only just then, a mistake happened, because I didn't even know there was a rip in my plumpery pillow. And so the next time I hit Grace, all of my feathers exploded out of it. There was a million bazillion of those floaty things. They filled the whole air practically. Lucille did a gasp. That Grace did a gasp too. I danced around, very giggling. Hey, it's snowing, I said. It's snowing, it's snow. Just then the door swinged open very fast. It was Lucille's Nana. She saw me holding the broken plumpery pillow. My heart pounded hard inside of me. So there they are, making a big mess. Hello, I said, very nervous. How are you today? I am fine, except I'm having a little bit of a feather problem, apparently. The Nana walked at me very slow, and she took my pillow out of my hands, and she hid her face in that flatty thing, and she didn't come out for a real long time. That's the end of chapter 6. Ooh, looks to me like Junie B. Jones might be getting in a little bit of trouble because she did not follow her parents' rules about no jumping, because jumping and bouncing are pretty much the same thing, friends. So, and because Junie B. Jones wasn't following the rules, she broke the expensive pillow and is probably going to get in a lot of trouble. So we're going to have to tune in for chapter 7 called Peeping to find out what happens to Junie B.